So I wanted to talk to you about some of the principles behind the website and behind what I do in terms of the use of technology. Really for me it's all about reducing the amount of time we spend on tasks that actually we shouldn't need to do. And it's about using technology for what it's good at, the repetitive tasks, doing things accurately, things that we can program into software. And this is where technology has its strengths and it's maybe not so good at some of the human factors. Then for us as people, it's about doing what Greg McEwen described in his book as the disciplined pursuit of less, but better. So we use our time to do more active or creative or just enjoyable things rather than being stuck cutting and pasting spreadsheets and fighting with the technology. So my website and the things that I do for my clients are really about reducing, removing, minimizing the tasks that you need to do by using technology and automation and setting up process and workflow to be able to do it for you. So a large proportion of my business is now automated because obviously I'm practicing what I preach. So things like marketing and CRM and setting appointments and using Calendly and so on, and I will show you some more of those in the other videos, so please take a look. I've reduced email to a manageable level, one of these few people who has achieved this nirvana, so-called, of inbox zero. So I regularly have no or very few emails in my inbox. So what I do for my clients, people like you, is help you put a system and a workflow in place by looking at what you do today, looking at where those pain points are or what you would like to be able to do, how much time you would need and so on, and work with you to put in place a process, some supportive technology, some potentially new tools, a lot of maybe getting rid of some of the older tools so that you don't have to fight with technology. I took a look at what software you use, what tools you use, and really I'm not so bothered about the tools that you use. It's really about, does it work for you? Does it allow you to do what you want to do easily, smoothly, without taking up too much time? And then we join all this workflow together once you're happy with the process, and we try and automate as much of it as possible so you don't have to spend any mental time, stress, energy going into that process. It just happens. And it all sounds very simple, and in many ways for me it is. I've probably used all the tools that you have. I've been through so many tools. If there's something new that comes out that I think might work, that might improve the process that I have, I'm probably going to try it. And most of the things I maybe use for a short period and then I go back to the way that the workflow works for me. So if you have all of these tools, I'm a Mac user, but you don't have to be. It's all about which tools and which process work for you and how does it achieve the aims for you or your business or your team or whatever it is. And it's probably a good point here to tell you, to mention that I'm not going to tell you to change your software. It's highly unlikely, but it's more about using it in a more effective way. I have told clients to change their software, and I've introduced something that they didn't know about which solves their problem for them, but mostly you can generally use Outlook for email or Gmail or G Suite or all of those tools that we regularly use, but just in a way that works better for you and you get more out of them. I have a preference for Google because I'm a Google partner, but Microsoft generally will do most of the stuff that Google does. So that's what I do, that's what the website is about. This is why I do it. So for me, it's about giving me more time to spend on some of the more creative, the more enjoyable things, getting outside, getting away from the computer, and using technology to just notify you when things have happened. And it's all controlled for you. There's no reason to be constantly sat in front of a computer waiting for emails to arrive in your inbox. use your workflow and your process to allow you to get out, do the things that are more important, and then do the work that you really want to do and better. So that's what I do. If you think that maybe all of this sounds relevant and you'd like some help with that, however large or small, then please do get in touch and maybe I can help you with your technology and solve your business problems as well.